Welcome to Attribute Breakdown. I am the Custard Prophet. Yet again, we will be throwing the lasso of truth at the angry herd of Football Manager player attributes. Which one will we catch? In this series, we'll explore one single attribute in short videos. We'll examine what the attribute means and how this links to other player attributes to make a player better or worse. We'll think about what positions the attribute is important for and how to best train it. If that sounds like something that is interesting to you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss anything coming up. In today's episode, we will be focusing on the technical attribute of penalty taking. So FM describes the penalty taking attribute as reflecting the player's ability from the penalty spot. No surprises there then. So having a high penalty taking rating is clearly important for your designated penalty taker, but is it the only attribute that you should consider for this? So when selecting your penalty takers, you'll notice that the game also lists finishing and composure to help you decide the order of your penalty takers. Whilst composure is clearly important, there is some debate as to the role finishing plays, with some suggesting it is only important for rebounds. This is a hard one to disentangle since none of the penalty taking training sessions impact finishing, and there is also overlap between the definitions of the two attributes. My take is this, that finishing probably plays a role, albeit a minor one. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. I would also suggest that a number of mental attributes beyond composure may be worth looking at when deciding your top penalty taker. We're talking here about things like decisions, vision, concentration, and anticipation. A player's technique may also play a role, especially when trying to execute a more technically challenging penalty, such as trying to slot it right next to the post. Also, ensure you take into account the player's body language. This will impact the outcome. You might want to pick the player that displays confidence rather than one who is looking nervous, cowering in the corner, avoiding your eye contact. Certain player traits may also influence the way in which the penalty is taken. For example, a player with shoots with power will likely want to take the back of the net off, whereas someone with places shots will look to find the corners. Having good penalty taking and technique attributes will again be helpful in these circumstances. Training penalties is dead easy. Individual penalty taking training will also improve technique, whereas group penalty taking training, which you can find in the set piece training tab, will work on composure as well as penalty taking. It is important to realise that only the designated penalty takers will make the most of these training sessions, with other outfield players much less impacted. That's penalties wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have many more of these guides coming up over the next few weeks. In the comments below, let me know which player you think is the most consistent penalty taker in football. Also, which player attribute should we look at next week? If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, why not check out some of the other videos in the playlist? Or alternatively, for a one-stop shop on player attributes, click on the link down below on a Passion for FM guide to player attributes, which will explore them all. That's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.